what you need to know about the Village of Arroyo Grande.
Today we're going to talk about some fun facts about everything to do with the Village of Arroyo Grande. My name is Paul Swack. I'm a real estate broker here, and this is Meghan Smith.
Hi.
We want to bring you all things real estate, but also some fun things that are happening in the area. And today is all about the historic Village of Arroyo Grande.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. There's some cool things to share and talk about.
Yeah, and I kind of learned, we both learned a lot, so hopefully you guys will too, going through it.
So let's jump into it.
All right, number one.
Number one, we got 4 cool facts for you. Number 4 is kind of a bigger one.
Yeah. So number one is the Village of Arroyo Grande was one of the oldest settlements on the Central Coast. So the village itself dates back to the late 1800s, but was officially incorporated in 1911.
Yep.
Which is pretty interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago when you think about it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
15 years?
I think around.
I think somewhere like
good
that.
Math.
That's a quick math, might not be correct.
But it started as an agricultural hub. So like the farming, ranching, that kind of drove the local economy when it first started. So, running through the creek, which we'll get into, but all of that.
And a lot of the buildings and stuff that are here have been a lot of the original buildings, either that have been redone, but a lot of them still have the same facade or the same look of the old downtown village.
Yep. Yeah. If you look at like old photos from, the late 1800s, a lot of the buildings are in the same position, same size, whatever, but just, maintained and redone throughout the years. But there's like a lot of historical buildings around here. It's very cool.
And the city of Arroyo Grande does a good job of kind of like keeping the historic look and stuff like that whenever you do have new projects and stuff that come around. So
very true.
There's a lot there, and that kind of like ties into another cool thing that we'll talk about with number 2, which is in Arroyo Grande on the backside. There's a restaurant called Rooster Creek, and on the backside of that is like cool little gazebo, big parking lot, little park area.
Little park, like a little grass area.
And right there is a swinging bridge. And so you can literally go walk from this side of the creek to the other side of the creek, which is where a lot of the homes are, the neighborhood is. And that dates back all the way to 1875, whenever that swinging bridge was put in.
Yeah.
I've been on it 1,000 times. You probably have as well.
So many times. And I remember as a kid, we would just run across it. They redid it, I think, in the last 10 years or so. But it used to really swing, and it was like real wood, and now I think it's Trex, and it's like a lot closer together. It doesn't swing as much. It's a little more stable.
Yeah, a little safer.
Yes, a little safer, but you can look over it, see the running water, and it used to be the only way that residents in the residential area could then come into town, do their shopping, get their groceries, whatever it was, because there weren't, as many connecting streets as there is now. So it's still a very cool place to check out if you're going to Rooster Creek, any of their... Definitely go just across. The kids love it. It's fun. Yeah.
And we're going to do a little giveaway at the end of this. And so, this would be something where if you come into town and you're getting a gift card from us to go to one of the restaurants we're going to talk about, just go to the swinging bridge, take a look at it. If you've already been there, you know what we're talking about. But if you're moving to the area, it's something that you definitely just want to know about, want to know the history.
Yeah. And it's really the only bridge like that that's in California. Yeah. So that's another cool historical thing that just makes it a little more...
Fun
iconic.
fact.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's go to number 3.
Okay, number 3 is the village, which we were kind of just talking about. The whole village is actually built around the running creek. So the creek starts in the Santa Lucia Mountains and then runs 23 miles to the Pismo Beach Ocean. So we built, when we became settlers in the late 1800s, that was like a huge, like we were saying earlier, with farming and agriculture, it was like the main reason why this was one of the first settlements is because of the creek. You get the mountain water and then going right to the ocean. So there's a connecting line. So you're basically standing in like one of the most historical natural waterways in this area.
Yeah. And it's kind of interesting too, because, this is a little bit off topic, but the creek that we know and that we see that runs through here, there's also different creeks underground that kind of connect as well. Like there's some different buildings and things that we've sold in town where there is waterways like kind of underneath some of these roads and stuff like that. So the main creek is the main creek, but the whole area, it's kind of interesting to know what actually goes on underground.
Under it. And I was going to say too, we actually sold on Ide Street, one of the oldest homes in Arroyo Grande that is still standing. I think it was 1895.
It was 1895.
And it was like on a quad lot, like a giant lot, like you were saying, The
backed up to the creek.
Yeah, it was right on the creek and kind of sloped down, like you could see the creek, and it had like a rock foundation. It was cool to kind of go through that process, like the old like regulations for the home. It was like the way it was written. It's really cool. So
yeah, it was like
a lot of history.
400 gold coins or something.
Yes,
like that.
it was.
It's kind of fun.
That's
so
right.
we ended up taking the original deed and then kind of burning the edges.
That's right.
Putting it in a cool little glass
Giving
plaque
it to
for
the
buyer.
buyers. Yeah, that was cool.
That was fun. But yeah, those kind of things, you know, it's just cool to see the history. And the house is still standing on the same foundation it was built on.
Yep. I haven't checked out that home since they've redone it, but
we'll have to do a drive-by.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, anything else about that we want to add?
No, just like kind of on that topic, there's a lot of cool Victorian homes just in the village. So it's fun to just kind of like San Luis Obispo. It's fun to just kind of walk the residential streets after you eat lunch and look at the cool homes. Some are modern, some aren't. So
yeah,
a lot of history there.
Right. The history is fun. So that was our thing, was like, let's tie in the history to then what this is today, which is kind of our fourth point.
Yeah.
Which is really understanding like what is actually here in the village. It's continued to just get better and better over the years. And I think that's just due to the businesses that are here, the amount of people that come to the village, and us being able to, just deliver like a good product. You know? So what are your favorite things about the village?
My favorite things about the village is that everything's very walkable, which I love. Like even from the junior high to the village to the high school, you can walk kind of anywhere to the homes. There's so many restaurants in the village, pretty much anything you would need. Yeah. In a split second, you can walk within 5 to 10 minutes and kind of be there.
And we just moved another office. So we have an office in Pismo Beach, which you have seen some of our videos there. And then this is our office in Arroyo Grande, which we're right on Branch Street, which is the village. So
yeah, main drag.
Yeah, like right out this slider that you guys can't see, the backside of our building here is right on the creek. We can go out our front door and within a couple minutes be at 10 different restaurants, shopping, coffee, bars. It's all there.
Ice cream parlors, restaurants. Yeah,
it's just a great location. So there is some parking lots that are kind of hidden. So there's a parking lot behind like Old Village Grill. There's a parking lot behind Branch Street Deli. Those actually connect. Rooster Creek.
There's one by Klondike's parking. I think that's paid parking, which they've made recently, but that's a big parking lot.
And then up behind like Sidewalk Cafe and Luca's.
Yep. And
there's a parking lot on the backside there.
Pizza.
So you don't have to park on the strip. So if you're coming to the village, you can kind of find one of the parking lots. And because it's so walkable, just enjoy doing a lap. It's almost like downtown San Luis Obispo.
Yes.
Just a lot smaller. But you can actually just find a parking spot and then spend, an hour or 3 or whatever you're doing, kind of cruising around and enjoying the village. But mentioning some of those names, what are the top, like what are our favorite places to be here?
I mean, Branch Street Deli is classic, staple. Yep. There's a new owner, kept the same name and kind of revamped the restaurant itself. It's so fun in the summer to sit out in that. They have like music. They have a outside patio, great pizzas. That's a awesome place. Old Village Grill.
We put them in there too.
Yes, yeah, we did put them in there, and we love it. Yeah, Old Village Grill is another classic. So good. Burgers,
great hamburgers.
Shakes.
Yep.
Like we were saying,
Creek,
Rooster Creek.
Said. Yep. Mason Bar.
Same owners, a little bit different vibes, but nice restaurants.
Gina's Italian restaurant and Luca's Italian restaurant, which is directly across the street from us.
Really good food, good owners.
Yep.
Different vibe too. One's sit down, one's more, to go or not as nice.
Coffee shops, you've got Andrini's and Mule. Mule has a little bakery in there as well, and Andrini's has some food.
Sidewalk Cafe, which is right across from us too, is order at the counter, sit down, great wraps, burgers.
Klondike's Pizza,
another staple.
Throw peanuts on the ground. That's always my favorite.
Some fun games, and the whole floor is covered in peanut shells. So if you like, that concept, then that's a fun place to go with kids. And then there's Bill's Bar. Yep. That's just like a dive bar, which is cool to go into. And then you can even, if you go, we just redid this bridge to our left.
Yep, Traffic Way.
Yep. And then there's a fire station, miners, like more restaurants. Like there's just so much that you can get just within walking distance. So it's very, and in the summer, it's beautiful and it's a cool place to just come visit and spend the afternoon.
So if you can't tell, we really like it. We want to be able to encourage you guys to come here as well. So one of the things that we were talking about is on these videos that we make, we want to be able to do some giveaways. So we're doing a $200 giveaway, like a gift card to your choice. And what we want to do is have you follow us here on or like and subscribe on YouTube.
Like, subscribe, comment,
Yep.
follow us on Instagram, and then we would pick someone, and then you would come in and then get the
gift card
$200
here
gift card for
from us
wherever.
here, and then go enjoy your day or whenever you choose to use it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we just wanted to try to give a little bit of history, some of the fun stuff going on here. There's a lot of locals that end up coming here. It's not as much of a tourist spot. So it is, but it isn't at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people do and have continued to find out that there's a lot here. So even on a tourist weekend when Pismo can be a little crowded, there will get a lot of overflow here just because people come and enjoy the shopping and the restaurants. So we want you to do the same. We look forward to meeting the winner. And also, if you are in the village and you're checking out any of these things, just pop into our office here. It says Elite Real Estate Group. It's at 139 West Branch, and we'd love to say hi to you guys as well. Their front doors are usually open, but other than that,
Yeah, I think that's it, and we'll see you guys next time.
bye.
Bye.